All right, hello students. This is Mr. Novick here to go over April 14th fossil dating simulation, some procedures and features. So as you guys can see, you're going to click this Google Doc and then go to this link. So here's the Google Doc. Number one, I definitely want to insist that you guys read this whole thing. Getting started on this simulation without reading and understanding what's going on in these paragraphs is going to make you feel lost right away. And then, of course, like any good scientist, make sure you read the procedures, which I'll kind of summarize here, but really you should read these with some attention. So when you get to your simulation, you're definitely going to want to click to enable Flash. If you're running into trouble with Flash Player beyond what I'm showing you, please email me right away and I can get at you for some help. All right, so this is your simulation. You see that I am in dig site one. You're going to see that among the things I'm going to do is grab this pin and drop it on the side. And you're going to want to do that not one, not two, not three. Oh, come on. See, sometimes this thing is finicky, kids, so be patient with it. Four, and there you go. And then you're going to want to find your magnifying glass and slide all around. Now, I'll tell you, students, be patient, be slow, be intentional, because moving fast, you're not going to find anything. You got to move slowly to find a fossil. Come on, fossil, how slow can you go? I'm really slowly moving my mouse around or my finger around the mouse pad here, students. Mr. Hort has left notes that there are between one and two fossils in each. Oh, there we go. There's one. Okay, so now I am in layer. I'm glad you found that one, Gabe. Now I am in layer three and I am looking at a fossil. So once you do find a fossil, then you go to your computer, you click field guide, you say, okay, these are the different kinds of rocks that are around. And clearly this is igneous rock. So it's not shale, it's not sandstone, but we'll see next. Where is that fossil? There it is. Okay, so now here I found rare extinct fossil T. This organism lived from 150 to 50 million years ago. And now I can go to my data table and fill in the pertinent information. In dig site 1, fossil 3, I found fossil T. And we knew that it was, just to double check, 150 to 50 million years ago. That's a pretty broad stretch of time. So, we might be able to use data we get from the rest of the dig sites to really narrow down when fossil T was around. Next thing I'm just going to show you is how to get some of this radiometric data. Close. All right, so after you have found all of your fossils here, then you pick up your hammer and drop it there, and there, and there, and there. And then one at a time, you have to pick up these rocks and bring them to our friend the scientist, putting it right in her windshield. She's going to tell us in a second that she's going to take all this stuff to the lab and bring us back data, and then I'll share with you how to read that data, and that should make this process possible for you guys. All right, so thank you for taking my rocks. She's rolling down her window. She's saying some very important things. Please make sure you're paying attention. And then we're going to click her, and she is going to drive away. All right, I gave you all the rocks. Drive away. There you go. Bye. All right, so she's going to the lab right now. She's talking about sending us an email. So I check my email. It says this. Now, here's some important information. Of course, please make sure you're reading all the important information. But now I get to show you something. So in rock sample layer 2, there was isotope B, whose half-life is 400 million years old, and we know that this went through one half-life. Thus, in our data table, we can put in rock sample layer 2 that this thing was 400 million years old. All right, and now in our next sample, we see that in sample Rock layer sample layer 4 has a half-life of 550 million years and has also gone through one half-life. Now, it's possible, students, that this flashing dot could have landed at two half-lives, and then we would have known that, well, we have to go 550 million times two, or it could have gone to three half-lives, and then we would have had to go to 550 million years times three. But this specific data point says that we have one half-life of 550 million years in layer 4. Thus, we make the note in layer 4 of 550 million years. All right, now you guys saw me kind of going around and looking for a fossil. I could show you where the fossil is in layer 1. I could try to show you where all the fossils are in dig site 2. I could show you more radiometric data results, but I have given you enough guidance to get this lab started so that you can learn all about fossil record and radiometric dating so that you can understand how scientists date life on Earth, one of the most important things you're going to need to know for the upcoming project. As always, reach out to Mr. Hort or myself if you need help. Please remember, students, to read the instructions and readings thoroughly, think well to answer these questions, and finally, have a great Tuesday.